हॅलो स्टुडंट्स, जर तुम्हाला ड्रग इन्स्पेक्टरची तयारी करायची असेल तर प्रिव्हियस इयर क्वेश्चन्स प्रॉपरली सॉल्व्ह करणं खूप महत्वाचं आहे. म्हणूनच आजच्या या व्हिडिओमध्ये आपण बघणार आहे MPSC ड्रग इन्स्पेक्टर 2015 क्वेश्चन पेपर सॉल्व्ड क्वेश्चन पेपर पार्ट 2. तो चलो विदाउट एनी फर्दर ड्यू लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विथ अवर लेक्चर. Question number 51. Which of the following statements about tautomerism are correct? A. Shifting of carbon atom from one hydrogen to another to produce enantiomer is called as tautomerism. Wrong है. B. Sugar with the anomeric carbon undergoes tautomerism in acidic solution. Wrong. Sugar with anomeric carbon undergoes tautomerism in alkaline solution. Correct. D. Shifting of H atom from one carbon to another to produce enadiols is called as tautomerism. Correct. So, the correct option is 4, only C and D. Question number 52. The most naturally occurring monosaccharides in mammalian tissues are of which configuration? 1D, 2L, 3L plus, and 4L minus. And the correct answer is 1D. The most natural occurring monosaccharides in mammalian tissues are of D configuration. Now, question number 53. Physical properties of well-formulated suspension and emulsion are: product must remain sufficiently homogeneous. Correct. The sediment or creaming produced on a storage is easily suspended by moderate agitation. Correct. Any suspended particle should be small and uniform in size. Correct. The product needs to be thickened to reduce a settled rate of particles. Also correct. That's why the correct answer is A, B, C, and D. That is MCQ 4. Now, question number 54. The concentration of phenyl ethyl alcohol as a preservative in ophthalmic suspension is 1. 0.01%, 2. 0.5%, 3. 0.001%, and 4. 0.1%. And the correct answer is 2. 0.5%. It is a typical concentration of a phenyl ethyl alcohol used as a preservative in ophthalmic suspension. Clear? Question number 55. Which of the following is a water soluble coating material used in the dosage form? A. Gelatin, 2. Paraffin, 3. Shellac, and 4. Nylon. And the correct answer is 1. Gelatin. Gelatin is common water soluble coating material widely used in a solid dosage form, particularly for capsule. Question number 56. Ketone bodies is termed in a collectively called for: A. Acetoacetate, B. 3-hydroxybutyrate, C. Acetone, and D. Ketone. And the correct answer is 3. A, B, and C only. The term ketone bodies collectively refers to three specific compounds, that is acetoacetate, 3-hydroxybutyrate, and acetone. Ketone itself is a general chemical class and not a specific ketone body in the biological context. That's why the correct answer is 3, ABC only. Question number 57. What are the factors affecting dosage form design? A. Common ion effect, B. pKa, C. Crystallization, and D. Autoclaving. And the correct answer is 4. All of the above. Question number 58. Gamma aminobutyric, that is GABA, is formed by decarboxylation of 1. L-arginine, 2. L-glutamate, 3. L-tyrosine, and 4. L-sperimidine. And the correct answer is 2. L-glutamate. Gamma is formed by a decarboxylation of L-glutamate. The reaction is catalyzed by enzyme glutamate decarboxylase that is called as GAD. Question number 59. Hemolytic anemia can be caused by deficiency of following enzymes of pentose phosphate pathway. A. Glucose 1 phosphokinase. B. 6-phosphogluconate reductase. C. Glucose C phosphate dehydrogenase. And D. Transketolase. And the correct answer is 3. C only, that is glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase. This is the only enzyme. C. Hemolytic anemia can cause by the deficiency of glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase. Question number 60. A drug shall be deemed to be spurious. A. If manufactured under the name of which belong to the another drug. Correct. If it has been submitted wholly or partially by another drug or another substance. Correct. If it purports to be product of manufacturer of whom it is not truly a product. Correct. It contains any harmful or toxic substance which may render it injurious to health. No, this is not under the definition of a spurious drug. That's why the correct answer is 4 A, B, C only. Question number 61. Match the enteric coating polymers with their synonyms. That is A. Cellulose acetate phthalate, which is related to Aquacoat CPD. B. Shellac certisol. C. Polymethicrylate, that is Colicoat MAE. आणि polyvinyl acetate phthalate is 1 Sureteris. This is enteric coating polymers with their synonym. आणि इथे खाली बघितलं तर the correct answer is 4. Now, question number 62. Government analyst is appointed by state and central governments under the section 33F of the Act of a Medicine, Ayurvedic, Siddha, Unani, and Allopathy. And the correct answer is 4 A, B, C, D. The government analyst is appointed by state and central governments under the section 33F of a act of all of these four, that is Ayurvedic, Unani, Siddha, and Allopathy. That's why the option given is 4. Question number 63. Which of the following statement is are correct with respect to membrane control sustained release formulation? Membrane control sustained release formulation. A. Release of a drug is by disintegration. No. A plasticizer is required to lower the glass transition temperature of the film. This can be correct. Fillers that compact biobrittle facture are suitable if used alone. No. Water soluble components are not necessary to increase the rate of release. No. The only correct statement is B. That's why the correct option is 3, only B. Because in membrane control sustained release formulation, plasticizer is essential to lower the glass transition temperature of the film, which ensures the coating is flexible and intact. The release is typically by diffusion, not disintegration. That's why it is incorrect. And water soluble components are necessary to module the release rate. That's why this is incorrect and only B is correct. Question number 64. With respect to suspension, the Stokes law of particle is related to which factors? A. Diameter of a particle. Yes, it is. Density of a particle and medium. Yes. Viscosity of medium. Yes. And sedimentation rate. These all of above are related. That's why the correct answer is 4 A, B, C, D. Question number 65. How many stereoisomers are possible for the compound? This is the compound. There are two chiral centers, C3 bounded to Ci, this one, and C4 bounded to Br, this one. Both the asymmetric carbons with the four different groups attached. Then how to calculate the number of stereoisomers now? Since the molecule is asymmetrical, the two ends are different. The number of possible stereoisomer is given by 2n formula. And what is n? N is where n is number of chiral center. ते आता आपल्याकडे किती आहेत? 2 आहेत. So 2 raised to 2, 4, and the correct answer is 3, 4. काय म्हंटल मी? हे दोन chiral centers आहेत. This is 1 and 2 and this is asymmetrical. Correct? And the formula for possible stereoisomers is 2n. इथे किती आहेत आपल्याकडे? 2. So n is 2 and 2 raised to 2 is equals to 4. That's why the correct answer is 3, 4. Question number 66. Which of the following is not an anionic surfactant? 1. Carboxylic acid. 2. Alkyl and alkyl aryl sulfonate. 3. Ammonium carboxylate. And 4. Substituted alkyl amide. Comment the answer below, which is the correct option. And the correct option is 4. Substituted alkyl amide. Ionic surfactant have a negatively charged hydrophilic head group, and the carboxylic acid, alkyl aryl sulfonates, and ammonium carboxylates all form anions in a solution, function as a surfactant, and only substituted alkyl amides are generally non-ionic surfactant, and they do not ionize in water to form a charged head group. Question number 67. The control test for gaugging of surgical catgut is carried out at 1. RH 45 to 55% and temperature 30 degrees Celsius. RH 45% and temperature 25. Ambient temperature and humidity. And 4. RH 60 to 80% and the temperature 16 to 21 degrees Celsius. And the correct answer is 4. RH 60 to 80 degree and temperature 16 to 21. Question number 68. According to Schedule U, particular shown of a manufacturing record for substances and other than parenteral are A. Serial number, B. Name of a product, C. Lot or batch size, D. Reference of master formula record, and the correct option is 4. All. हे सगळं मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग रेकॉर्ड मध्ये दाखवावं लागतं. सिरियल नंबर, नेम ऑफ प्रोडक्ट, लॉट अँड बॅच साईज, रेफरन्स ऑफ मास्टर फॉर्म्युला रेकॉर्ड. क्लिअर? क्वेश्चन नंबर 69. ड्रग शॅल बी डीम्ड ॲज मिसब्रँडेड. आपण आपल्या लेक्चरमध्ये हे सगळ्या डेफिनेशन्स घेतलेल्या आहेत. A. If it is not labeled in a prescribed manner, correct. If it is colored, coated, powdered, or polished so that damage is concealed or made to appear of a greater therapeutic value than it is really, correct. If its label or container bears any statement, design, device which makes false claim for the drug, correct. D. If it is prepared, stored, or packed under the insanitary condition, it is not under the misbranded. And the correct option is 2. A, B, C. All three statements are correct for misbranded drug. Now, question number 70. In a continuous fermentation, steady state is achieved using principle of 1. Thermostat, 2. Level stat, 3. pH stat, and 4. Chemostat. And the correct answer is 4. chemostat. Why? A chemostat is a bioreactor in which the volume is kept constant by continuously adding fresh medium while simultaneously removing the culture liquid. And this system allows for maintenance of a steady state where growth rate and a substance concentration remains constant over the period of a time. Question number 71. The important disaccharides are A. Sucrose, B. Maltose, C. Lactose, and D. Cellulose. Firstly, cellulose is not a disaccharide, it is a polysaccharide, and all of these three are important and common biologically significant disaccharides. That's why the correct answer is 3. A, B, C, all are important disaccharide. Clear? Question number 72. According to Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 and RT 1945, Schedule M2 is meant for manufacturing of 1. Cosmetic, 2. Medical devices, 3. Pharmaceutical products, and 4. Allied products. And the correct answer is 1. Cosmetics. According to the Drug Cosmetic Act 1940 and Rules 1945, Schedule M2 specified requirement of factory premises and hygiene conditions for the manufacturing of cosmetics. Question number 73. Which of the following statements related to the DNA vaccine is correct? 1. Pathogen itself is used as a vaccine, either naked or inserted. 2. Gene coding on immunological protein. 3. Polysaccharide vaccine. And 4. Attenuated non-pathogenic. And the correct answer is 1. Pathogen gene itself is used as a vaccine, either naked or inserted. Why? Because the DNA vaccines work by introducing specific pathogen gene directly into the host cell, either naked DNA or inserted into a vector. The host cell then produces an antigen protein triggering to the immune responses. That's why the correct option is only 1. Now, question number 74. Identify the incorrect statement for the adulterated drugs. A. It purports to product of the manufacturer of whom it is truly not a product. It is incorrect. It is not labeled in a prescribed manner. No, it is not adulterated. It is a substituted for another drug. No, it is misbranded. It bears a color other than the prescribed. No, this is also wrong. So, all of the above A option is correct because these all statements are incorrect related to the adulterated drugs. Question number 75. In sustained release dosage form, the drug release is retarded due to the presence of 1. Special coat, 2. Embedded matrix, 3. Core tablets, 4. Granule mix. And the correct answer is 2. Embedded matrix. In sustained release dosage forms, the drug release is typically retarded by embedding the drug within the matrix system, which controls the rate of a diffusion or dissolution of the drug. Question number 76. The time period to supply the information under the Right to Information Act and concerning life or liberty of a person is 1. 24 hours, 32 hours, 72 hours, or 48 hours. The correct option is 4. 48 hours. Question number 77. List of essential drug includes A. Nucleoside reverse transcriptase inhibitor T, zidovudine and its combination. Correct. B. Insect repellent diethyl toluamide and DDT, etc. No. C. Anti-Parkinson's medicines levodopa and carbidopa. Correct. And D. Plasma substituents tranexamic acid. Incorrect. So, The correct option is 3, A and C only. Zivovidine and its combination are correctly listed as a nucleoside reverse transcriptase. Levodopa and carbidopa are correctly listed as anti-Parkinson's disease. Insect repellent like diethyl toluidamide and DDT are not typically included in WHO list, and tranexamic acid and plasma substituent, but it is a specific medication used to prevent a blood loss, not a plasma substituent. Clear है? Question number 78. The following pairs give GMP requirements as per the various schedules. Which of the following pairs is incorrect? हे बघून वाचून लगेच सांगता आलं पाहिजे, कारण ऑलरेडी आपण हे चॅनलवर घेतलेले आहेत. ऑल शेड्यूल्स आपण घेतलेले आहेत. चला मग ऑप्शन बघूयात. शेड्यूल टी, GMP रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक, युनानी अँड सिद्धा मेडिसिन्स करेक्ट, कारण आपल्याला इनकरेक्ट फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे. शेड्यूल M1 इज रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ फॅक्टरी प्रिमायसेस फॉर मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग ऑफ होमिओपॅथिक प्रिपरेशन्स करेक्ट. शेड्यूल M2 आत्ताच बघितलं, रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग प्रिमायसेस ऑफ कॉस्मेटिक्स. अँड शेड्यूल N, requirement of manufacturing of medical devices, which is wrong because Schedule N specify the list of minimum equipments for the efficient running of pharmacy, not requirements of manufacturing of medical devices. Clear? Now, question number 79. The present Drug Controller General of India is Dr. G.N. Singh, Dr. V.G. Somani, Dr. Harshdeep Kamble, and Dr. S. Reddy. And the correct answer is 2, Dr. V.G. Somani. Now students, हे करेक्ट आन्सर तेव्हाचा आहे कारण 2015 डॉक्टर V.G. सोमानी होते, बट 2023 ते चेंज झालेले आहेत आणि ते आहेत डॉक्टर राजीव Singh Raghuvanshi, which is appointed in Feb 2023. So, आत्ता जर हा क्वेश्चन आला, द प्रेझेंट ड्रग कंट्रोल जनरल ऑफ इंडिया, तर हे आन्सर राहणार आहे डॉक्टर राजीव सिंग रघुवंशी, कारण त्याच्या आधी डॉक्टर V.G. सोमानी होते. सो हा पेपर आहे 2015चा, म्हणून तेव्हा करेक्ट आन्सर आहे डॉक्टर V.G. सोमानी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 80. The key principles for the regulation of prices in the National Pharmaceutical Pricing Policy 2012 are as follows. A. Essentiality of a drug, correct. B. Control of formulation prices only, correct. And C. Market-based pricing, correct. And D. Cost-based pricing, no. It is not involved in that. The key principles of regulated prices in a National Pharmaceutical Pricing Policy 2012, याच्यामध्ये हे सगळे include होतात, that is A, B and C. That's why the correct option is 2, A, B and C only. Question number 81. Consumer Protection Act 1986 is applicable to the following area. Maharashtra only, Madhya Pradesh only, Gujarat only, 4 all over the India except Jammu and Kashmir. The correct answer is 4 all over the India except Jammu and Kashmir. Question number 82. When was the minocycline, the drug belonging to category of antibiotics, cleared and approved by Drug Controller General of India, New Delhi? The correct answer is 3, January 1988. The drug minocycline, an antibiotic, was cleared and approved by a DCGI in January 1988. Question number 83. The functions of Central Drug Laboratory in respect of the classes of a drug are enlisted below. आपल्याला कोणते pairs true आहेत ते find out करायचे. First is laboratory in respect of a blood grouping and diagnostic kits for hepatitis B/C virus, National Institute of Virology, Noida, correct. Laboratory with respect to VDRL antigen and Pasteur Institute Kannur. Wrong. C. Indian Veterinary Research Institute, Hafkain Parel. Wrong. The Laboratory of Homeopathic Medicine, Ghaziabad. Correct. So correct answer is 3, A and D only. Question number 84. Advertisements of a drug used in the following diseases and disorders are prohibited. A. Drugs for procurement of miscarriage. Drugs to correct menstrual disorders in women. Drugs to improve fairness. This is wrong. And drugs to improve the power of human being for a sexual pleasure. These three are correct. So the correct answer is A, B, D only. काय क्वेश्चन होता? ऍडव्हर्टाइजमेंट कशाचे बॅन आहेत? या तीनचे. क्वेश्चन नंबर 85. नॅशनल कॅन्सर registry program, which is the part of National Cancer Control Program, was initiated in year 1982 by which of the following organization? AICT, UGC, ICMR, and Tata Cancer Research. Correct answer is 3, ICMR. Question number 86. The main regulatory authorities which issue guidelines that are globally accepted and followed by pharma industries are US FDA, UK MCA, ICH and WHO. हे तर यायलाच पाहिजे. The correct answer is all of the above. Question number 87. The functions of Central Drug Laboratory in respect to any drug or a class of a drug are carried out at Central Research Institute Kasoli. Correct. Prescribed laboratory in central government. Correct. ISO certified laboratory. No, not really. And NAC accredited laboratory. No. That's why the correct answer is 2, A and B only. Now, time for appreciation. Last video मध्ये आपण 2015चा प्रिव्हियस इयर क्वेश्चन पेपरचा पार्ट 1 घेतला आणि त्याच्यात आपण एक MCQ विचारला होता. त्याचा करेक्ट आन्सर आपल्याला केलेला आहे साक्षी कांबळेनी, विच इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 48 आणि त्याचं आन्सर होतं डिरेक्टर ऑफ जनरल हेल्थ सर्व्हिसेस. सो वेल डन साक्षी. डू युअर स्टडी हार्ड. अजून आपल्याकडे 3 महिने आहेत. सो प्रिपेअर्ड वेल. ऑल द बेस्ट. Functional foods are termed as a nutraceuticals. Which of the following are examples of nutraceuticals? A. Isolated compounds. Yes, these are nutraceuticals. Dietary supplements also nutraceuticals. Designed foods are nutraceuticals. And processed foods also are nutraceutical. So 4 is A, B, C, D, all. Functional foods or nutraceutical encompass a wide range of products, including isolated compounds, dietary supplement, designed foods, and processed food that provide a health benefit beyond nutrition, that is your nutraceuticals. Question number 89. Narcotic drugs includes coca leaf, yes. Acetylorphin, yes, it is also narcotic. Cannabis, yes. And ketobamidone, yes. So the correct answer is 3, all of the above. Now, question number 90. For import license, which of the following statements are incorrect? 1. Import license in a Form 10A is to import drugs specified in Schedule X. Correct आहे. Import license in a Form 10 is to import drugs excluding those specified in a Schedule X. Correct. An application for a import license shall be made in a Form 8 for the drugs excluded, those specified in a Schedule X. This is incorrect. And fourth one, in application for import license shall be made in a 9A for drugs specified in Schedule X. This is correct. 3 is our correct option because आपल्याला incorrect विचारलाय. Question number 91. The permitted synthetic organic colors and natural colors used in a cosmetic shall not contain more than 2 parts per million of arsenic calculated as a arsenic trioxide. Correct. 20 parts per million of lead calculate as lead, correct. 2 parts per million of mercury compounds, no. And 100 parts per million of a heavy, other than a lead calculated as a total of the respective metals. This is correct. So, the correct option is 4, A, B, D only. Now, question number 92. Poison Act 1990 mentions the power of state government to regulate a possession for a sale and sale of any poison. Such rules give details pertaining to A. Grant of a license to possess any specified poison for a sale, wholesale, retail, and fixing of the fees to be charged for such license. Correct. The classes of a person to whom alone such license may be granted or sold. Correct. The maximum quantity of any such poison which may be sold to any one person. Correct. D. The maintenance of a record by such vendors and labeling, packaging, and safe custody by a person who to sold or possess it for the sale. These all are correct under the Poison Act. That's why the correct answer is 3, A, B, C, D. All are the correct. Now, question number 93. The drug will be deemed to be spurious if option A, if it is imported under the name which belongs to the another drug, correct. If it is color coated or polished so that damage is concealed, correct. If it is not labeled in a prescribed manner, no. If it is made to appear on a better getter therapeutic value, no. So the correct answer is 1, A and B only. This is only correct statements related to the spurious drug. Question number 94. Select the logically equivalent option with respect to the statement given below. असे जेव्हा क्वेश्चन्स येतील तेव्हा थोडं टाइम घेऊन वाचायचं. ते फक्त जस्ट कन्फ्यूज केलेले असतात, पण आन्सर आपण इझिली फाइंड आउट करू शकतो. उमा अँड सोहिल गो फॉर अ बीच वॉक, देन इट इज रेनिंग. आपल्याला काय विचारलंय? लॉजिकली इक्विव्हॅलेंट ऑप्शन्स द्यायचा आहे आपल्याला विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू द स्टेटमेंट. आता पुन्हा पहिलं वाचायचंय. इफ इट इज नॉट रेनिंग देन उमा अँड सोहिल डू नॉट गो फॉर अ बीच वॉक. हे जरा करेक्ट वाटतंय लॉजिकली. इफ उमा अँड सोहिल डू नॉट गो फॉर अ बीच वॉक देन इट इज रेनिंग. ह्याचा काय संबंध नाही. इफ उमा अँड सोहिल डू नॉट गो फॉर अ बीच वॉक देन इट इज नॉट रेनिंग. पावसाचा आणि त्यांचा काही संबंध नाहीये. इफ इट इज नॉट रेनिंग देन उमा अँड सोहिल गो फॉर अ बीच वॉक. हे कम्प्लिटली अपोजिट आहे. हे करेक्ट असू शकतं, पण याच्या कम्प्लिटली अपोजिट आहे. सो लॉजिकली इक्विव्हॅलेंट ऑप्शन आपला काय आहे? 1. क्वेश्चन नंबर 95. डोनू, नमू, योनू, who belongs through 3 different communities, participated in chapati making competition and one of them won trophy. Then belong to the communities, namely Romi, Mori, and Bori. All members of Romi communities always make true statements. All members of Mori communities always make untrue statements. All members of Bori community make true and untrue statements alternative. Then made the following statements when reporter asked them to comment. डोनू नमू योनू आहे, हा रोमीचा आहे, हा मोरीचा आहे आणि हा बोरीचा आहे. सगळे रोमीवाले नेहमी ट्रू बोलणार आहेत. सगळे तुमचे बोरीवाले, सगळे तुमचे रोमीवाले ट्रू बोलणार आहेत. सगळे तुमचे मोरी कम्युनिटीचे फॉल्स बोलणार आहेत. आणि जे आहेत ते ट्रू आणि फॉल्स बोलणार आहेत. ठीक आहे. So if Yonu had not disturbed me by singing loudly while making chapatis, I would have won trophy. Yonu always speak the truth. Yonu is the winner. Correct है? Namu, Donu won the trophy. Yonu is not a member of a Mori community. हा false बोलतोय. आणि योनू आहे. I वॉज नॉट सिंगिंग टू डिस्टर्ब डोनू हे ट्रू स्टेटमेंट आहे. अँड नमू वॉन द ट्रॉफी हे फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट आहे. सो हू वॉन द ट्रॉफी is question number 96. Select a set of logically appropriate images for filling the empty spaces. आता याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही प्रॉपर ऑब्झर्व करायचंय की तुम्ही जर इथे बघितलं तर हे मार्क्स कंप्लीट होत आहेत. सो इथे तुम्हाला जे काय आणायचे त्यांनी तुमचे मार्क्स कंप्लीट व्हायला पाहिजेत आणि हा तुमचा पूर्ण एरिया कंप्लीट व्हायला पाहिजे. वर्टिकल आणि हॉरिझॉन्टल एरोजचं कशी सिमेट्री आहे आणि याचं करेक्ट आन्सर आहे तुमचं 3. नाव क्वेश्चन नंबर 97. सिलेक्ट लॉजिकली अप्रोप्रिएट सेट ऑफ इमेजेस टू fill the blank places of the following arrangements and the correct answer is 4. Now question number 98. A family consists of H, G, F, E, D and C, its member. C has a 2 sons, an unmarried daughter and daughter-in-law, and his wife share all his responsibilities. H and his mother D are very supportive to the G's wife in her social work. H is the brother-in-law of above-mentioned daughter-in-law. G's sister assists G's wife E in a social work. Select the option that indicates C's daughter. And the correct answer is F. Comment me below the explanation of these answers. Now next, question number 99. Select the appropriate option for replacing the question mark. J3, D9, Q4, W10, G6 question mark, T7 and Z13. And the correct answer is A12. And the last question of question paper of MPSC Drug Inspector 2015. Choose the appropriate alternative to replace the question mark. इथं क्वेश्चन मार्क दिलेले आहेत. इथे जर तुम्ही बघितलं तर these all are correlated. मी डिरेक्टली आन्सर सांगणार आहे. ते आन्सर कसं आलं ते तुम्ही फाइंड आउट करायचे आणि मला कमेंट करायचं आहे. So the correct answer is H and 15. तर स्टुडंट, हा व्हिडिओ तुम्हाला आवडला असेल तर लाईक, शेअर अँड सबस्क्राईब टू द चॅनल. आणि अजून क्वेश्चन पेपर पाहिजे असतील, सॉल्व क्वेश्चन पेपर पाहिजे असतील तर कमेंट बिलो. येस, वी वॉन्ट सॉल्व क्वेश्चन पेपर्स. तर चलो, बाय बाय, टेक केअर.